So Juggernaut Tactical has created a new rifle, and it may shatter a major aspect of California's ban on assault weapons. So let's talk about this. But real quick before we jump into this video, if you think the state of California's ban on so-called assault weapons is unconstitutional and violates our Second Amendment rights, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to one of the main supporters of the channel, which is Safe Life Defense. Safe Life Defense has some of my favorite soft body armor out on the market. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the link down in the details section. And if you use the code ARMSCHOLAR, you can get 10% off of your order. Also, I want to let you know that this content is powered by the Firearms Policy Coalition. So head on over to joinfpc.org to help support the Second Amendment cause. Thank you again, Firearms Policy Coalition, for supporting this channel. So like I said in the intro, a new product by Juggernaut Tactical was hinted at on Instagram. This product is really intriguing to California gun owners like me because it is a compliance option that may allow California gun owners to have a featureless rifle while also still having a traditional grip on an AR-15. Now I have to throw up a quick disclaimer that although I am a licensed and practicing attorney in the state of California, this in no way is legal advice. I am not your attorney, I'm not representing you. Also, I want to note that Juggernaut Tactical or any other company for that matter is not asking me or paying me to do this. I was initially just putting this video out because a lot of you guys saw that post, saw the new rifle, were asking me questions about it, asking me my opinion on it. And so I thought it was important to put this video out. And also in the process, I decided to reach out to Juggernaut Tactical and ask them a lot of questions that you guys had about it. And I was able to talk to the owner and get some clarification on a lot of these questions. So the product in question is a rifle that Juggernaut Tactical has created. For those of you not in California, you might see this and think, what's the big deal? Well, if you look closer, this lower receiver has an extension above the trigger. This extension drops down where the uppermost part of the trigger is exposed on the rifle. And that is being done to try to get around California's assault weapons ban. In California, there is a ban on the types of rifles in specific configurations. California Penal Code Section 30515 outlines various types of firearms that the state considers to be so-called assault weapons and therefore bans them. Penal Code 30515, subsection A1A, is the important section to look at for this specific product, for this specific rifle. This section states that an assault weapon in the state of California means a semi-automatic centerfire rifle that does not have a fixed magazine, but has any one of the following offending features. One of the features that can make a semi-automatic centerfire rifle with a detachable magazine an assault weapon is a pistol grip that protrudes conspicuously beneath the action of the weapon. So if you have a traditional AR-15 with a detachable magazine, you cannot have a pistol grip, a collapsible stock, a flash hider, or a forward pistol grip. If the rifle has any of those offending features, including a pistol grip, the state deems the rifle to be a so-called assault weapon. This has resulted in California gun owners building what are known as featureless rifles, where you see us use those funky fin grips and other compliant grips. This is done because those grips do not fall under the definition of what California deems to be a pistol grip. Now, what is the definition of a pistol grip as used by California in this assault weapons ban section? California Code of Regulations Section 5471 subsection Z states, a pistol grip that protrudes conspicuously beneath the action of the weapon means a grip that allows for a pistol-style grasp in which the web of the trigger hand between the thumb and the index finger can be placed beneath or below the top of the exposed portion of the trigger while firing. So the state says that if you can have a pistol-style grasp on a grip and the webbing of your hand can be below the upper exposed part of the trigger, and you can still fire the firearm, if you can still fire the rifle, then it is a pistol grip, and the use of it on a detachable magazine AR-15 makes the rifle a so-called assault weapon. So the intent of this rifle and of this product is to drop the upper exposed part of the trigger down lower. Juggernaut Tactical is claiming that this makes it safe enough to also have a more traditional AR-15 style grip. That can be seen in the picture of the rifle as well, which is huge because that would mean if you have this lower, if you have this rifle, you might be able to run a more traditional grip and not have to use a fin grip or another type of California compliant grip. This would also mean you could access the safety on the thumb side of the rifle, which is impossible to do with fin grips and is also a lot harder to do with some other compliant grip options. Now that sounds awesome, right? Well, I personally had some concerns when looking at this rifle. The concern was that even with this new lower, a traditional AR-15 grip as seen in the photo may still result in the webbing of your hand being below the upper exposed part of the trigger and you still being able to fire. Another thing to note is that other companies have hinted at similar products, but they never were actually put out to market because of similar concerns that I'm expressing in this video. Now, because of all this interest and a lot of you reaching out to me, I decided to reach out to Juggernaut Tactical, and I was able to speak with the owner. So first and foremost, I asked what was the legal basis for bringing this product and how maybe it differed from prior products like the Magic line. The owner of Juggernaut Tactical expressed that he has received a write-up from an ATF/DOJ individual who he claims is kind of his product specialist, and he seeks review and write-ups on whenever he comes to market with various products like this. However, I want to note that this is not an official CA/DOJ letter or position. Instead, it appears that it's just someone they utilize to write opinions when they come to market with products like this. There are also no formal legal opinions from any legal counsel on the product. However, one thing with that is that even with a positive legal counsel opinion, the only thing that really matters is what the DOJ thinks. And in talking with the owner, he stated that the craziness from the post has already resulted in the DOJ reaching out to engage in a review of the product. Juggernaut has already sent the product pictures, diagrams, legal write-up to the DOJ for review. Juggernaut's position is that the product is 100% legal, but we should find out pretty fast and really soon what the DOJ's official stance is. Now, during the call, the owner also stated that their plan is to release this product, this rifle, around January at SHOT Show. Of course, this is all going to be permitting that the DOJ actually lets them because they're reviewing the product. The rifle will be about $1,700 for the 5.56 version, and they will be releasing, I believe, a 300 blackout as well as a 9mm of this rifle as well. Also, I wanted to note that the trigger will be a drop-in trigger and may be swapped out to other types of triggers, but they have to be long-faced, I guess. So there's still a little bit of hit and miss about what exactly that will look like. But it seems like right now there is going to be a drop-in trigger that they will ship and have in that rifle when you purchase it. Also, a shorter Reptilia grip will be sold with the rifle, and you can see that in the picture. I guess this also goes to trying to make it harder for the webbing of your hand to drop below the upper exposed part of the trigger while being able to still access and fire the firearm. So it seems like they're going to be shipping it with the shortest kind of traditional AR-15 grip that they could find. Like I said, it's still really early. In my opinion, doesn't necessarily matter at this point because the DOJ is reviewing this product, and I'm assuming we'll get some sort of statement from them, or they will simply just ignore it, which then I'm assuming Juggernaut Tactical, if the DOJ just ignores this, will go to market with it. Now, I think it's an interesting effort, but I still have some concerns about the legality of this. Juggernaut is confident that their product is 100% legal, but we will find out really soon what the DOJ's opinion is, and I guess that's really all that matters at this point. On this topic, I would also highly recommend you guys go check out Reno May's video that he put up, kind of discussing the same issue. He also sent some questions to me when I told him, hey, I'm going to be talking to Juggernaut. Do you have any questions for them? So we kind of tag teamed this, and we had some similar questions that we wanted to ask them. But I highly recommend you guys go check out his video and his opinion on this. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think that this is a legal rifle? Do you think it's too much of a gray area? Personally, I appreciate Juggernaut's efforts to come up with a solution like this, but I still think there's a lot of questions, but it definitely doesn't necessarily matter at this point because the DOJ is going to review it. But I'm definitely intrigued by this product, and I will definitely be getting my hands on a bunch of them if this does go to market. Also, if you like this video and like support the channel, one of the best ways to do that is to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help to fuel the algorithm or fuel Al Gore's rhythm. It adds fuel to his jet, and he really needs it right now because it's about $5 a gallon here where I'm at. So he definitely needs some help fueling his jet. If you guys do that, that helps to signal to YouTube that you guys see value in these videos, in this type of two-way news, and then it helps push it to more people. So thank you so much to everybody for all the support you've shown me. Thank you for like, commenting, subscribing. If you don't have a comment in mind, just comment down below that you're commenting to fuel the algorithm. And also, if you're a new subscriber or a longtime lurker and you finally subscribed, go ahead and comment down below that you're a new subscriber, and I will make sure I comment back to you. So as always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And never forget, this nation was built by armed scholars. This nation will be maintained by armed scholars.